because they're accidental marks, there's always a deformation of the body, exaggerated elements, nothing in proportion. It is by accident, but I think there's more drama to an image that's made up of unrealistic marks. As you see now, those white blobs are now becoming eyes. Well, I hope you can see that. And it's gradually made it to use some smaller brushes now. Not the best teeth in the world. And you probably have the same opinion as me, that there's a female and a male, but you can only denote the male from the female by the fact that the female has breasts. Otherwise the facial expressions, the facial elements are quite the same. Now, I think there's a good argument for that, in the respect that when we're having sex, I think we lose the female-male characteristics and succumb to the animal instinct, sort of primal engagement with each other's bodies, and I don't think that is so obvious in the mindset. You know, the female from the male. You know, two bodies together in unison, the sexual act become a unit about sharing energies, sharing excitement. So you lose a female and male mindset and enter a stage of unity, really. Like fast moving brush strokes, where it has a connection with the fast movement of the bodies. To a certain degree, the different stages of a painting are painted at different speeds, not dissimilar to the parallels of the sexual experience, really. It can start, you know, there's a lot of ferocious movement and experimentation. Undecided elements of a painting, and it's the same with sex. You know, you start having sex and you never know where it's going to end up, really, do you? You don't know if you're going to have a good night, a bad night, or both enjoy it, one enjoys it. It's all about sexual experimentation, and it's no different from painting. You know, painting's an experiment. You get joy from painting. Sometimes it goes right, sometimes it goes wrong, and it's the same with sharing each other's passions. There's no right and wrong way of having sex, there's no right and wrong way of painting to me. As I say, during having sex, the mark, you know, there's a lot of ferocity potentially, so the marks are done in that way, you know. Fast brush strokes gives elements of fast movement in the body. Let's see if I pan down a bit to buttock. Let's do a bit on there. You're going to have to get back to me to say whether this is interesting or not, because I don't know. You've got no idea how difficult it is to do filming of me painting, to actually paint and explain it at the same time. I have trouble explaining it. I don't think you should have to explain what you're doing. It's not, you know, how can you explain a creative process where you're doing things by accident? It's impossible. You know, if it's by accident, there is no rule. There is no understanding. You know. It's a contradiction. You've done something by accident, but then you're trying to give explanation to it. The two are not the same. It cannot happen. Am I talking sense here? I don't know.